Hello and welcome to a special edition of Badminton Unlimited. This week the focus is on the stars of Indian badminton. First up, Total BWF World Championships 2019 bronze medalist Sai Praneeth shares with us his lockdown experience in India.
1 hour and evening 1 hour we have a group training where all our academy people joins and we follow the instructions given by our coach.
Plus, we hang out with former world number one Kadambi Srikant on a rare day off. And Badminton World Champion Manasi Joshi talks about her journey to becoming one of India's finest.
And these are the people, or because of their support, I felt like I'm growing, I'm still growing, and I'm still becoming a better person.
Spending my time with my wife and also some home workouts and also some cooking, and other than that maybe some movies and all. But yeah, I think in our community we can't step out of our home, so I can't do anything, I can't come out, so I'm just staying at home and doing whatever I can do at home, like some exercises, jumps and core strengthening. I'm just learning, so it's all basic stuff. So maybe before the lockdown ends, I will become perfect. Some vegetarian like curries, dal, paneer curry, and then just the normal veg curries, what we eat in our home. There is a group training going on anyway, so we are all in touch, and me, Ashab, Guru, and some of the coaches and some physios and trainers and coach, we have been talking continuously. And so morning 1 hour and evening 1 hour we have a group training where all our academy people joins and we follow the instructions given by our coach. Our morning session is at 6:45, so waking up at 6:15, 6:20, and till 8:15 the session goes on, and then I'll have some breakfast, then watch something, or just be at the kitchen doing something, and after lunch again we'll have a session at 3:30 or 4 for 1 hour. So I'll do that session, and if I'm so tired I'll just relax, or otherwise I'll be in the kitchen. Sometimes my wife cooks, so I'll just be at the kitchen, just see what she does and how much to put and everything. I'll just keep learning everything. For me, I know for me the fitness is the most important part, because if I'm fit, I know that I can play my game and I can beat anyone. So I always work on my fitness, because I think if I am very fit, I have some strokes which I can play if I'm fit. But if any time if I'm doubtful on my fitness during the game or during my match, I think definitely I can't play my 100% game. So I think for me the important thing is fitness, and I've been always trying to be fit as much as possible and been working on fitness. As of now, it's important to stay at home, be safe. I think this coronavirus, we don't know how it spreads, so we have to be careful all the time, and I hope till the vaccine comes, we are actually scared to go anywhere. If the lockdown opens also, I think I prefer everyone to not to go out like for a few days, and just, the practice and the home is something different, but as long as you can stay at home, I think it's better you stay at home for a few more days.
In April 2018, Kadambi Srikant became just the second Indian men's singles world number one after Prakash Padukone. The rare feat propelled him to iconic status in his country and won him admiration from 1 billion people. However, upon meeting him in the comforts of his own home, Badminton Unlimited discovered Srikant to be like any other 27-year-old who enjoys the simpler pleasures of life.
So on an off day, I roughly wake up at 11, and probably have lunch, and if my brother plans for something, we do that. But if there's nothing, then I sleep again. Wake up in the evening, dinner, sleep again. Welcome to my home. I stay here with my parents, my brother and my dog Max. My brother started playing first, and it was because the stadium was just 5 minutes from our home, and then I used to go there with him in the evenings after my school. I used to have some fun there. It was kind of a time pass thing for me, and then also because there were different other sports in that stadium. I joined academy in 2009 December. So I moved to this house in 2017. Other than badminton, I try and play some of the sports, maybe tennis or cricket sometimes. Cricket, most of the times, will be with the academy people. Tennis, sometimes here, maybe with my brother.
When he was world number 200 or something odd, but still when he becomes world number 1, I think inside the house, the things are the same. So the way we treat him or the friends in our circle is the same. So we never change our behaviors, or maybe he never changes ideas or maybe behavior. So it's the same. What made you to take a decision to uninstall the WhatsApp?
To get some free time for myself, to get that little more sleep I need, I wanted. And yeah, it was an easy decision for me to make. People didn't believe I did that, but again, they came to know after, their messages were not being delivered.
Even today, I got a message from Chandra, the leading guy from the Singapore, requesting me to ask you to install the WhatsApp again.
I'm definitely not doing it. I'm happy without WhatsApp. Nobody is bothering me.
Yeah.
And I can call and talk to people who I want to talk, and it'll only take about 1 or 2 minutes for me. I'm very happy. We are more like friends rather than brothers. My mother wants it to be the other way. So it's more of a friendly relation rather than a brother relation. Until my juniors, we used to play singles and I used to play doubles. And right after my juniors, I've shifted to singles, and then he shifted to doubles. But now he comes and sits for my match every time I'm playing. So yeah, he's a good coach that way, because he exactly knows how I play, because he's been seeing me from my day one. I don't get to see him every day, because some days I don't even see him, because I leave home at 6 in the morning and then I come back only at 8 or 8:30, and sometimes he sleeps by 8:39. Hi everyone, this is Srikant, and here's Daniel, my trainer.
Today, first exercise we're going to do is the powerlifting squat. On the powerlifting squat, you're going to take a stance slightly outside of shoulder width with your feet, maybe a little bit wider depending on your own body type. It's definitely going to be wider than a normal full squat, because you only have to go to 90 degrees in the leg or the femur parallel to the floor. That's the powerlifting rule. You're going to push your hip back more than on a full squat to load the posterior chain with more energy, more elastic energy. That's going to give you more force. For that reason, you also can take a low bar position with the bar basically behind your trap, pinched in between your trapezius muscle and your rear deltoid. I try to motivate everyone. The way I motivate these guys like Srikant, who are serious athletes, is I just basically like to talk to them very frankly, and I explain to them in a scientific way why increasing their maximal strength and maximal power output, how and why that is directly going to increase their on-court performance and their results. It's going to improve their results directly. As far as Srikant goes, during strength training, his attitude is very serious. From what I noticed, he's very serious about the work. He comes in to get it done, and he's ready to improve always.
Para badminton gold medalist Manasi Joshi is not your typical blueprint of a world champion. Like other para-athletes, her success has been driven by discipline and determination. But what sets her apart is Joshi constantly uses her stature to shine a light on the para movement.
It doesn't matter, if you have a disability or you have a physical deformity, it doesn't matter. The only thing is, you keep on changing the stereotype. You share your story, the stereotypes will get shattered on its own. That's what I feel.
Badminton Unlimited was invited to Hyderabad to spend some time with the para-badminton star and find out how she took up the sport.
On 2nd of December 2011, on my way to work, I met with an accident with a truck. That was at around 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, and later on I was taken to one nearby hospital. From that hospital, after 2-3 hours, I was taken to another hospital because that hospital said we don't have a proper medical personnel. Then I was taken to another hospital. There they analyzed, they did all those things, checking me, etc. And they started my operation at around 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the evening. After 4-5 days, I had again like amputation ka decision, then like some plastic surgery. I was hospitalized for 45 days. Every time I felt that, you know, this is it, like this is the last operation. I hope this is the last one, but that was not the case. Unfortunately, or you can say fortunately, I lost my leg in that accident. I had like family and friends who were around me. Every day I had my friends coming over, like friends from school, friends from college, friends from office. Everybody came and visited me. These people, I mean, it's like, it's a driving force. They push me to do things. Like they ask me just to take a little step. If sometimes I'm less in motivation, they'll just push me enough so that I'm self-motivated. So they know when to, you know, push me, when to draw a line. And these are the people, or because of their support, I felt like I'm growing, I'm still growing, and I'm still becoming a better person.
After accident also, she has not cried a single time, and she was encouraging us when she was going for operation, etc. She was encouraging us that okay, I am going with smile and I will come back with smile. That promise she was used to keep.
He always keeps on encouraging me. The way he does his work, like he's a scientist, he used to work in the field of technology. Then he has love for literature, love for sports. So many love he has. I think that really motivates me.
We had a badminton court and we played in that court since our childhood. So we used to hang around, after she met with an accident, we used to hang around that badminton court. We just used to play just for fun over there. But later she had a corporate level badminton game in her office, and she played with the able body and won against her. And that's when we realized that she has the ability, she has the capability to play badminton as a sport for her future.
Coming up on Badminton Unlimited, HS Praneeth gives us a tour of his home in Hyderabad.
I don't get bored with food because every day it's new and every day it's kind of special.
And the driving force behind Indian badminton, Pullela Gopichan talks about what keeps him motivated.
Hey, come. Just finishing up some work, I'll be right back. There's very less things which I actually do on a off day, and I train 6 days in a week, and most probably it would be a Sunday which is an off day, and I will get up around 8:30 and have breakfast, and then now my mom is there with me in Hyderabad, so I generally take her out. Other than that, it's all about watching movies, and kind of a person who keeps watching so many series also, so that's how my off days go. When I started getting into the sport, when I started to play sports in my career, not just badminton, I used to play so many sports, and I used to be a big fan of cricket at that time, and I think Sachin was God for everyone. For me also, he was kind of a God on me, so I used to watch each and every match, and I think all the highlights also, whenever it used to come in the TV, I used to sit and watch it. Since last couple of years, I've been really following football, and I'm a big Barcelona fan, probably big Messi fan, so that's why I keep following of Barcelona. The next thing would be tennis. I watch whenever Roger Federer plays, and I think it's a treat to watch him play. But for me, idols were in badminton. There were a couple of them, I would say. Like Tawfiq Hidayat, he was Olympic and gold medalist, and I think Tawfiq was one big idol for me at that time when I started playing badminton, and I used to watch a lot of videos of him and tried to copy him. He's one guy who I always wanted to play against, and luckily I could play against him also. Chicken. This is my mom. So she's been here since last 2 weeks. Yeah. Otherwise she's working back home, and so I got her for a little bit time being right now, so that I have a lot of food restrictions, and I cannot have certain stuff. I cannot have high starchy food. Today's lunch, I have brown rice, then I have dal, one vegetable curry, and it's kind of mixed with carbohydrates. This is protein with chicken. I have around 6 to 8 pieces of chicken a day, some curd, and I have buttermilk also. So that's for today, and a little bit of fruits once I finish my lunch. So that's my general lunch scenes. So whenever I'm home, I don't get bored with food, because every day it's new, and every day it's kind of special. So once I lose my matches, when the mind is not working, that is a day when it's a cheat day for me.
हमारा उधर कुछ अलग खाना बनाता है, डोसा, इडली, इडियप्पम, अप्पम, वो सब इसको पसंद है. नॉन वेज इसका ज़्यादा पसंद है.
Mom, dad, and I have a sister. I have an elder sister, and my sister, she's working in State Bank of India, and dad is working in ISRO. He's an ex-Air Force. My dad always wanted me to be a sports person, and mom was kind of reluctant at the start.
Under 10 में ये state level बस था. Under 13, under 16 सब में winner था. फिर इसने गोपीचंद एकेडमी में आया. फिर इसका रिजल्ट तो अच्छा था, फिर इसलिए फिर खुश था.
But later on, I think the last couple of years, she is more than interested in me in badminton. She follows each and every match which is happening worldwide, and I think that gives you a slight happiness when you feel that they are actually following you and your results. When you are playing a sport, when you are representing your country, that's one of the biggest, that's one of the proudest moment you can have. And I would say wearing India t-shirt is always a pride, and so many people expecting you to perform each and every time you get onto the court is, I would say, a blessing, because thousands and millions of them play badminton in our country, and to be in the top 2 or to be in the top 10 of the world is, I would say, is not an easy thing. I'm really happy with the way things are going now, and I think the one thing which life has told me is to be happy with whatever you have, and I think I'm pretty good at this moment. So let me enjoy the rest of the Sunday. See you, and thank you so much for the support. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I may not be able to achieve everything what I started. I may not be building the 100th floor of the building, which I believe is Indian badminton's. But if I'm able to contribute to build the first floor in my lifetime, I would be happy.
I would say he's a guru and is a mentor.
The man behind badminton in India.
He is the best man in badminton ever.
He is the god for badminton in India.
He has all the qualities what a perfect person should have.
Pullela Gopichand has transitioned from a successful player to coach with confidence and ease, and his academy has facilitated the recent phenomenal rise of Indian badminton, an accomplishment steered by his desire to develop and promote grassroots sports in India.
Badminton has given me a lot more than I've given it, and I really truly love it, and I keep learning from it.
When I first came to Hyderabad to do my practice in Lal Bahadur Stadium. He's a junior boy around the age of 15 years. Because he is quite sincere at that age also, and fitness wise he used to do 6.5 days a week. Whatever prize money he used to get, he used to spend on badminton only, like buying shuttles, rackets, shoes.
Well, I've been very fortunate because in my entire career, God's grace, he just placed some beautiful people in my life. My first coach was Hamid Hussain sir, and I remember he didn't teach me the real basics of holding a grip or playing footwork or something. But he made me love the sport, and he made me love to come to the stadium. So he was a real magnet in that sense. The next coach who was there was Arif Sir. What I learned about structure and discipline was thanks to Arif Sir. And then I had very fortunate to have a couple of Chinese coaches. One when I was growing up in camps, Wang Xiaomin, hard taskmaster. He never used to let me roam around with the other kids. They would have a party and he would say, Gopi, not come, not come. So he kind of protected me all along. Then I was at the Prakash Academy. And for us actually to have Prakash sir as a role model is something huge. Because if not for him, I don't think any Indian would have got to say the semis of the All England or something. But never could we have imagined that we can win a tournament like that. Thanks to him, we at least can relate that an Indian can win this tournament. The last part of my journey, I had Ganguly Prasad as my coach. He was somebody whom I could relate to. We were more like friends. So for me, I've been so beautifully wed into such coaches. So for me, I was like, I'm not the most talented in my group. I still made it. I didn't have the best of facilities, still I made it. But these kids have so much more talent than me. And if they have good facilities, they can do much better than me. That's the process with which I started coaching.
Somebody who has given everything to badminton. I don't think in India somebody is like Gopi sir. I don't know about the world, but somebody in India can't be next Gopi Chand because he has given his home, he has mortgaged his home, he has mortgaged his car to construct an academy. And today, because of his all hard work only, this is where we are standing in badminton.
I think for him, this is everything. Badminton is his passion, I would say, and being a player and then now coach, he knows what it is and what he wants from a player. And I think definitely he's achieved a lot, and now he's doing it for everybody, and then the whole nation is very proud about it.
I see players, and the only time I feel sad and bad is when I see players don't give it all they have and they're not disciplined enough. If they put in work and if they lose, it just doesn't hurt me at all. At the highest level also, it doesn't hurt me. If they've given it all they have, it's good enough for me. I think when I started coaching, I started 8 o'clock, and then 8 went to 7 and 7 went to 6 and 5 and stuff. And today, luckily, we have a doubles separate department, a single separate department. Well, I think it's important that they're on their toes, they're alert, they know that I'm watching. I have walked into rooms of top players to check what food, any biscuits and chocolates they have, wait outside their rooms to ensure that they don't sneak out, take phones and gadgets away so that they sleep on time.
Everyone wants him for the sessions as well, because everyone feels if Gopi sir is there present in each and every session, even they put their 100% effort in that. So all the kids are feared to him, but everyone want him in every session as well.
You know, whatever Indian badminton currently is, if I were to identify one person, I think it would be Gopi.
Where we started from and where we are, and what the results speak, I can surely say it's something which at some point of time, if I have to evaluate myself, I'll be proud of.
Time now to get to know Pursala v Sindhu's fun side with our this or that game.
Cold. Pizza. Instagram. Rihanna. Twitter. Vampires. Shopping. Ronaldo. Sweet. Dancing. Sneakers.
Next week on Badminton Unlimited, it's all about Team Indonesia as Hendra Setiawan recalls his brief partnership with Malaysia's Tan Boo Chong in our exclusive video call with the superstar.
Latihan bersama itu kita jarang kan, karena dia di sana, saya di Indonesia, jadi ya agak susah kalau mau latihan bareng.
Plus, we bring back some of our memorable stories from Southeast Asia's biggest nation. In the meantime, remember to log on to bwfbadminton.com for the latest news and features on the sport. Take care and stay safe.